Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Jimmy Henderson again, cognitive scientist and metaphysician, member of the Rosicrucian order, and sometimes philosopher. I want to comment today on something which I just heard on the radio, which I think is quite important. The comment was made that normal people have to see in order to believe, whereas Christians believe first and then they see. I'd like to expand on this from a psychological point of view. That is what I try to do in my books and articles, is explain spiritual metaphysical concepts in terms of human psychology and science. So let's have a look at that statement. The statement basically says that scientists, which we know, and even the man in the street, will only believe something if they see it happen or they experience it themselves. That makes sense, yes. Then we have, let me move away from pure Christian people to spiritual people, or religious people, if you want to say, a bit more broader, that they will believe first, and because they believe, they then see, and they see God or whatever they want to see, or God's hand in the world. Funny enough, from a psychological point of view, that is also correct. Because what happens is, when a person is in a state of mind of belief, they actually prime their mind to see. The mind is then primed to open, use the word open, to incoming messages, incoming impressions, and in fact, even from the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is actually the interface between the conscious mind and reality, or the universe out there, which includes all the energies and if we consider spiritual beings. So if the mind is open or primed for this experience by means of belief, they are far more likely to experience that than a person whose mind is closed to the idea of angels, spiritual beings, or even the belief in God. In other words, the open-minded person will see cues, see meaning, and see things in the world, in their experiences, in life, and even possibly during their meditations, will see impressions, feel impressions, and see, possibly have more inner sight and imagery and appearances, visitations, than a person whose mind is closed off. And that's a psychological fact. So yes, I would agree with that statement from a psychological point of view, and I think it's encouraging for us to know that all we need is a little bit of belief, a little bit of faith, and we then open our mind, and then we are given the gifts of inner sight and understanding and wisdom, which will then come to an open mind. So I want to thank you for this brief, but I think was important message, and I wish you all the best for the season and for the new year. Hopefully it'll be a better year than this year. Until next time, Dr. Jimmy Henderson. If you're interested in listening to more of my videos, or reading some of my articles, please visit my website, www.discoveringyourself.co.za, www.discoveringyourself.co.za. Until next time, thank you.